We just watched the video on the short sound ah and how we use that to make words with. We're going to begin this lesson with our sight word caterpillar. So go ahead and open that up, and we're gonna touch each foot and read the words. I can, the, red, we, see, a, blue. And this time we're gonna do something a little bit different. Now we're gonna read them backwards. Okay, so let's start at blue. Blue, a, see, we, red, the, can, I. Now, why is that backwards? Because when we read from left to right. So if I'm reading that way, then I am reading backwards, okay? But sometimes it's fun to do things backwards just to switch it up a little bit. All right, so open your folder. You are going to pull out right here your Wonders worksheets, and we will now begin to well, we'll soon get there, but we'll be working with our letter A, ah sound. But first, this is something that's really fun for us. We are going to look at the pictures here. We're on page 41, so find page 41. It's right opposite the word am that we did yesterday. And this is really simple. This is called category words, family words. It says tell about each picture, put a marker on each picture if it shows a family word. So let's see what that is. Right there, that could either be a mirror or a picture behind glass. And what do you think that's a picture of? I can hear you. I think you all said a mother and a child, or a mom and a baby. So we get to circle that one because that's part of a family. What about a table? Is a table part of a family? Not unless it's a cartoon of tables with where they actually talk. But we're talking about real things, not things that can't really happen. And then this person here, who could that be in a family? That could be a brother, a dad, an uncle, a grandfather. There's a lot of, he could be in a family. Okay, let's move down. Next to the star is a picture of a baby. So we can circle a baby because a baby's in a family. And then the next picture is a picture of a girl, and that could be a little sister, a niece, maybe a daughter. Those are some family words that we could use. And then again, the bicycle is not part of a family. It can be owned by a family, but it isn't a family. Then here, the next picture by the little Christmas tree, that could be maybe a grandma or an aunt or a great-grandma or a mom right there. She could have a lot of family words applied to her. She could be a sister and a daughter. And then over here, we have an apple, which is not part of a family. But then we have this boy here, and he could be a son. He could be a brother. He could be maybe a cousin. There we go. So let's circle that. All right. So then let's turn to the flip side on page 42. This is where we finally get to the apples sound for the letter A. So we're going to trace slant, and it shows you to slant down, go over, and at the last dot, you're going to slant down, go over. There's your capital A. Now you're going to write them by yourself. Slant down, go over, slant down, and then go over, slant down, and go over. Now lowercase a here, remember, is a circle with a short stick. This is a short letter that falls below the dotted line, okay? A, okay? Circle right here, and then a stick. Circle right here, close the circle, then give it a stick. Circle right here, and then give it a stick. Make sure that stick is touching. My stick wasn't really touching right there, so I have to erase and do that again. That's the beauty of pencil. You can erase with it and do it again. All right, I'm going to give myself an exit ticket at the top. You do the same when you finish, and I hope you had a fun time with this lesson today, boys and girls.